Hello class, my presentation is on digital natives versus digital immigrants. My name is Nathaniel Kelly, student at UMUC. The instructor is Ms. Patra. Class Behavioral Science 103, and the date is March 2nd, 2019. Alright, so who are digital natives and digital immigrants? Simply put, digital natives are those generations being born within the world of digital technology, and digital immigrants would be the generations born before digital technology. These terms were coined by Marc Prensky in one of his writings for On the Horizon. He uses the analogy of students and teachers to define digital natives and digital immigrants. To further explain this, today's students are the digital natives and are native speakers of computers and the internet. The ones not considered natives would be the digital immigrants and have to learn the concepts of new technology. Next, I'm going to share a video of Marc Prensky. This is his current video posted on YouTube. It'll help show you that his focus is on education and give you a little bit of a background on who Marc Prensky actually is.
It's not my new paradigm, it's the way the world is evolving in terms of thinking about what kids need. The first thing is that our young people need to be empowered. They need to know if they see a problem, they can do something about it. They're empowered to better their world, to make their own world a better place. And the last piece, in view of the coming automation, where anything that two people can do equally well will be replaced by a machine, they have to become unique. Unique as individuals and unique as team members.
Alright, so let's jump back to the early 2000s. Prensky discusses the claims that there had been a decline in education. The issue with all of this is that for the most part, these digital immigrants are the instructors of their students. This puts a gap between what the educators know and how the students interact or grasp the concepts in the classroom. This divide between students and teachers is the actual problem in the classrooms. Alright, so for the next topic, it's based off of a journal article that was written in Turkey. It covers the availability of technology in other countries, specifically Turkey, and how it affects their classrooms. So first, it covers the same difference that we spoke about before, the divide between teachers and students, or digital immigrants and digital natives. Usually the younger generations may have more experience with digital technology than their own teachers. So the issue that this article specifically covers is that in Turkey, the students have a lower literacy in technology than students of other countries. There have been discussions within the Turkish educational system that the classroom environment and ways of teaching need to be more with the times. Both students and faculty are willing to use these technological advances to further their education. For the next topic, instead of talking about policies, I want to talk about the lack of policies for social network interaction within countries like Estonia. In Estonia, there are no policies against friending or interaction on social media between teachers and students. The main issue with that is that students may not fully understand the information put out on social media and can eventually be heard or seen by their teachers one way or another. It was found that teachers are noticing inappropriate and possibly illegal activities being posted about their students or from their students. And eventually the teachers would end up speaking to them face to face or a private message about their activity. On the other hand, these teachers have an understanding of the impact social media holds, and the posts are usually family friendly and professional. Through different focus groups that were set with Estonian teachers, they say that even though there are no official rules set, teachers feel that there should be guidelines set on friending students on the internet. The next topic is going to describe different terms in place of digital natives and immigrants. These terms are digital residents and digital visitors. To describe these terms using a school environment, students would be most likely be the digital residents and may be more inclined to use internet technology, social networking sites for educational purposes, whereas older generations may not be. Now, the terms natives and immigrants are being argued against, and residents and visitors are the new terms that people want to be using. Nowadays, it's easier to consider someone who lives or consistently uses digital technologies like smartphones, internet applications, as a resident, whereas those that don't can be considered visitors. The next topic is workforce of the future. Young adults growing up with digital technology will eventually be entering the workforce. And when they do enter the workforce, they're going to be working with established adults adapting to these technologies that they did not have in the past. Both groups are going to have to work together to have a successful digital workforce. Alright, so that was the end of the presentation, and now I have a couple questions for the class. So referring to the innovators that are a part of the older generation, for example, Steve Wozniak, can you consider them digital immigrants if they were the ones to create the technology? Secondly, will there be a point where everyone is considered a digital native in the future? Alright, my name is Nathaniel Kelly. Thank you for listening to my presentation.